It's Tuesday. It is September
8th.
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 8th. Oath. 8th. That's bad. September 8th. Welcome everybody to the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show, coming at you live from Governor's Comedy Club. I say comedily.
Comedily.
Governor's
Sounds like a nice word.
Comedily?
Comedily.
No, not comedily. Comedy.
Let me comedily talk to you about this.
That would mean you're going to tell me something very funny.
Comedily. Yeah, in a calm way.
No, not calm, like comedy.
I think we need some calmness and peace in this world. I'm going to go with comedily.
All right, you got me there. And it's a stressful day for most. They're sending their kids back to school. We are coming at you live from Governor's Comedy Club. That's right, we actually are at Governor's Comedy Club. Sallie and I are in the studio. We're back in the studio today. There's still no technology or anything. There's nothing, just a paint job, and a wall came down. It's pretty much all that we got so far in here. But we're hoping, by the end of the month. So that's where we are, the legendary Governor's Comedy Club, right here in Levittown. The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show on govsradio.com, which is the host of many great shows. So thanks for watching. Govsradio.com is the website. We have, of course, a Facebook page. We have the YouTube channel. And if you have a smart TV, an Apple TV, a Roku, a Fire Stick, any of that smart stuff, well, you can download an app called Boxcast. And that's where you can find all the govsradio.com shows. So you can watch us, you can sit back on your couch and just grab your beer and just sit back and watch us all on TV. As our good friends Dr. Ken Pichelle and Dr. Don Sell say, we on TV! Hope everybody's well. Hope you're doing all right. Hope you enjoyed your Labor Day weekend.
You're part of the Sopranos private group. What do people talk about in the Sopranos private group?
It's a private group?
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was a private group. We talk about the Sopranos. Not that I'm really on. I don't go on there much, to be honest with you.
You're such a dork.
I'm the dork.
Yeah, I don't have weird groups.
Oh, yeah. And stars and hippie stuff.
Those are important things.
Let me get the ads out of the way as Sallie is sharing her show. And please, her show. Please, as Sallie is sharing the show.
Oh, my show. I'm going to talk right now.
Please, everybody, like and share the show. Hit the hearts, hit the likes, and please share the show to everybody. Share it to every page you can. Tell your friends, your neighbors, your family, your plumbers, your priests, your children, your pets, people you don't know. Just go up to people with your mask. You say, hey, have you caught the show on Long Island? Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Two Eagles Auto Body handles foreign and domestic auto body, and has own tow trucks and through the process from start to finish. Go through insurance process. We are with you. So please call Two Eagles Auto Body 328-2527, located in New Hyde Park, Long Island. Again, we are Two Eagles Auto Body. Please ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. The Roslyn Social, located in the heart of Roslyn Village at 1363 Old Northern Boulevard. Hoping everyone is staying safe out there through these difficult times. The Roslyn Social is open for takeout, curbside pickup, delivery. Their rooftop lounge is open, and you can find them on your favorite food service apps. Give us a call, 516-801-4963. That's 516-801-4963, and say hi to Ned. We hope you're all staying safe. We certainly look forward to serving you. Our famous cocktails and desserts are available to go as well. Thank you from Roslyn Social, North Shore's premier rooftop lounge. Please check out our to-go curbside menu. Bella Vista Pizza. You don't have time to go to Roslyn Social because you want to sit there and relax and enjoy a good dinner. But maybe just have, a half-hour lunch break. So head on over to Bella Vista Pizza, get a quick slice, because they have the best pizza around. They have garlic knots, which you'll get one free if you tell them Knockem Dead Comedy sent you. Bella Vista Pizza in Plainview, 154 Minetto Hill Road in Plainview, 516-433-4464. They are the best. Tell George and the crew that Knockem Dead Comedy sent you. And don't forget teespring.com, teespring.com, where you can find Gov's Radio Swag, just like that, right there. Gov's Radio Swag. T-shirts, hats, face masks, socks, underwear, gloves, Halloween costumes, Santa hats, all with the Gov's Radio logo on it. And you can even, do you have a, oh you don't. You can even get your favorite Gov's Radio show on your swag as well. Reasonably priced, timely fashion. Please support Gov's Radio at teespring.com. The money goes into this room.
So we can make us not look like an integration center. That's what people are saying.
An integration center?
Interrogating.
Oh, interrogation center. Interrogation room. We have ways of making you talk. Yes, well, yeah, we want to do more than make this an interrogation room.
Joan said it looks like we're in Bosie's bunker.
Bosie's bunker. Sounds like a bad 80s sitcom.
Well,
Bosie's bunker.
They
Bosie's
just painted,
bunker.
And we're not done whatsoever. But it's also, I asked.
Well, let me finish the ads.
But I just wanted to warn you. I asked how it was, how the sound was, were we lagging, and then a couple of people wrote in, yeah, you're lagging a little bit. So just so you know. So today we have to hook the internet back up. We went on Governor's guest page to sign into, but it is a little laggy. So we'll get it boosted today, so it will be better. So sorry ahead of time, but good. Sorry, I just want to fill you in.
Well, it doesn't look like it's lagging there.
But it has.
What do you mean we'll get it boosted today? What does that mean?
We won't use Governors anymore. We have to call Verizon and have them hook up our own internet. They pulled it out, or unhooked it to do the room.
So go to teespring.com so we can afford better internet. And of course, and send us a picture of yourself with your Gov's Radio swag, and you'll get yourself a free pass to any of the 3 Governors Comedy Clubs. 5 stages, 3 clubs at Governors. And go to govs.com to see the schedule that's happening at Governors. Find out what the latest is as far as opening the clubs. And just check out what your favorite comedians are up to. And go to govsradio.com. Join the mailing list at Governors too, so you can get exclusive information and free passes and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Hello, Daniel Asher. Daniel Asher's losing weight like crazy. Hello.
I'm finding it.
Hello, Joan. Hello, Ann. What are you doing?
Finding her weight.
Hello, Captain Jack. Hello, Felix. Bosie says freezing. Oh, in his bunker? Yes, it is lagging too. So Bosie says Felix. Damn it. Kent Bichelle is watching. Yay! James Mowinger is watching. Hey, Mo. How you doing, pal? Hope you're well. Oh, yeah, there it is. It's lagging. I see it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hopefully it's not too bad as Day.
That is Kevin. Going off to 10th grade today.
First day of school for many of you guys here in this area anyway. Long Island.
I think it's fine. Particularly nervous because of COVID or any kind of the changes. I mean, he had a lot of changes already. He was in 9th grade last year, and in Massapequa they go from elementary school to 6th grade, or actually they changed it to 5th grade. So 6th, 7th, and 8th are in its own building, and then 9th grade is a smaller building, and the 9th grade, that's all there is in the building, are 9th graders. So this year he's in the high school, so that's a change in itself. The high school is a much bigger building. And, the whole COVID thing. So I think he goes 2 days in school, 2 days he's home virtual. And I just asked him, I'm like, are you staying put and the teachers are changing? Or are you changing classrooms? And he said, they're changing classrooms. So they're in the hallways, I guess, but there's less people and everyone goes in with a mask. So that's it. We'll see how it goes, but we'll see how it goes across Long Island. Because is the city schools closed? Are they just doing virtual?
I think so. I'm not positive.
I think they're just doing virtual, but I'm not positive either.
Lots of schools have closed already and are going straight just to back to virtual because they're getting cases reported. A lot of colleges. What was it? Oneonta was up to 400 between staff and students, 400 people of new cases. But the good news around the whole country.
There's good news?
Yes. We are down, the whole country is down to less than 25,000 cases, which that's still a crazy number, but
new
compared
cases, right?
It didn't say new, the article that I read. It didn't say new, it just said cases.
This hour.
Yeah, right. Maybe it is new cases. Either way, it's still good. Even though 25,000 is a lot, but again, compared to what it was, it's still improvements. Things are still coming down, and hopefully they stay down. Hopefully there is no second wave. Hopefully the schools, don't spike it back up. Hopefully a lot of people don't get it from going back to school.
Yeah.
But we'll see. And meanwhile, the kids are our guinea pigs while the comedy clubs are closed. I'm going to say that every day.
Because it doesn't. You're absolutely right, and it doesn't make sense. So,
it doesn't make sense. Felix should be going back to school. Because Felix commented, "Is the desk have a lot more room now?" Yes, Felix, the desk has been moved. Should I show everybody what we're doing so far? Or what's happened?
Yeah, why not? You got it or you want
Yeah,
me
I
to?
got it.
All right.
All right. So, like we said, we're going under, our studio is under construction. So, all right, so here, there's the screen. This is where we used to be. This is where the table was and all the shows was going on here, okay? And then here's the entrance, okay? But now, there was a wall here, and the control room was in there with all the technology and stuff. Forgive me, I'm peeling, look at this. I'm getting too much sun.
Sunburn.
Yep. So this wall is gone.
Because you're Irish now.
And we moved the table to this corner. So all the, so we're going to have...
So this is where all the engineering stuff will go.
Right, there's the bacon guy. All the engineering, all the equipment is going to go there. Some cameras are going to be out here. So and then hopefully, there's a little bit. So when you walk in, you're gonna come in and go that way. Engineering at that end, and all the equipment's gonna be there. So yes, Felix, there is a little bit more room to get around. It's a little easier. We have more space to move for shows like Jam with Joe DeJesu, who is coming back. I know he did a jam on his own last night, but he is coming back to Goes Radio. So there'll be more room here, where I'm standing for bands and stuff to set up some equipment. So it's just a lot more room for us to get around. This is the paint job, but it's we got some other plans as well as far as decorating and stuff.
Yeah, and we might maybe once we have better internet in here, Tony can do another tour around because that might have been a little sketchy. So sorry.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
The big news this morning. Well, I don't know if it's big news, but news this morning: actor Kevin Dobson has passed away. Kevin Dobson, he was on Kojak, and then he played on Not Slanting. Mom, what was Kevin Dobson's name on Mac? On Not Slanting, I think it was Mac.
I feel like he was on something.
He was around. Yeah, he was on soap operas. He was in movies. He might have been on E50 or one of those. But he was on Kojak for a long time. He was on Knots Landing for a long time. Those are his two big things.
Yeah.
The reason I mentioned it though, well, I liked him. I thought he was a good. He played the cool tough guy well, like a cop on Kojak. Like he played those characters well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but he has some Long Island roots, which is one of the reasons I mentioned him. And then another reason is he's a veteran, and he was very active in veteran organizations and charities throughout his whole life. So that's worth mentioning, and that makes him a special guy. So so that's kind of a sad day. Kevin Dobson passed. Yeah, he does have Long Island roots. He was born in Queens, I believe, but he did spend some time in Glen Cove. I don't know what part of his childhood, but before he went into acting, before he was famous, before he was making a living as an actor, he lived in Glen Cove, and he worked on the Long Island Railroad for several years before he hit it big. Actor Kevin Dobson.
He was around for a long time. I'm just Googling his page. He was on a couple of episodes of Ironside.
I do remember.
Like 1972.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he died at the age of 77. Had autoimmune issues. 77. He was good. I like him. He had dead hair though. Like in Kojak, he was bald, and then on Knots Landing, he had like men thing going on. He had Michael Jackson like looking thing.
Yeah. Senator who's a doctor who you know who that is? Doctor senator who's like grows way. I have to think of it.
Rand?
Yeah. Rand hair.
No. It was, yeah, it was bad. Yeah, is Rand's hair, is that fake? Or is that weaves or something?
No, I think that's real.
But then you get guys like Shatner and Paul Reiser, like their hair looks good. Even Burt Reynolds, he had most of the time he had good weaves too.
Shatner's hair looks good.
It doesn't look, well, it depends on what era Shatner we're talking about, but I would say most of the time he had good.
I thought it was
tubes.
a toupee.
Yeah, it is a toupee.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Him and Paul Reiser, they have good tubes. Like you don't really look at them and say,
Paul
that's
Reiser,
fake.
I'll give you.
Yeah.
Because I don't even know. Yeah,
Yeah.
but Shatner, like maybe it's because of the color that he picks. He picks like a hair. Shatner picks hair color for him. So he just a guy who dyes his hair bad, and then you're like, wow, that's not even good hair, and then you're like, oh, the bad.
Eric Sheldon's hair, that's a good tube.
Eric. What?
I was joking. I said it was a tube. I have to explain my bad jokes. So yeah, Kevin Dobson dead at 77. And you know who also died?
That's the death day.
Donnie Brownlow died. Donnie Brownlow. That's his name. Donnie Brownlow. Down in Treasure Island, Florida, which is, I believe, near Tampa. Donnie Brownlow was arrested in a domestic disturbance issue. Right? The cops went to his house and arrested him. They handcuffed him. Car. Well, when Brownlow was saved. While handcuffed, and to get away from the police, he jumped into the bay that was nearby. Not too smart, Donnie Brownlow, when you can't use your arms to swim because you're handcuffed. He died.
Yeah.
I think the COVID's really getting to the Floridians. Where am I going to go? Oh, I'll go in the water.
Oh, even handcuffed behind.
That's what I'm saying. He was handcuffed.
I was kind of pictured him at least trying.
Oh, no, he had to. No, they always take him like that.
Yeah, that's awful.
So smart move, Donnie Brownlow. You're dead.
I know. What are the cops gonna do? Like they're looking down below, like they probably jumped in and tried to help him.
Yes, of course they did.
Sometimes you just have to let things go, you know.
Let's see. An extra table. Yeah, it's still lagging. Sorry about that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hope you're still able to follow what we got going on here.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Chris Lane is watching. Hello, Chris. Oh, look at that. Felix said he knew Kevin Dobson. He worked as a conductor on the LIRR. I actually read that this morning. He worked several different jobs on the Long Island Railroad.
That's great.
But how did you know she's got like this old soul where she knows everything 60s and 70s?
She does. Yeah.
She doesn't even she just Jack reruns and SWAT.
Brady Bunch.
Didn't I say Babylon? And he was great on Stars. Sorry, Chris Lane just telling us
we keep
that we're
late.
breaking.
Yeah, we'll figure it out for Thursday. Sorry about it. We thought it would just work because we did this whole show outside of Governor's and used Governor's the other day when we were they were doing the protest, and we didn't have any problems. So it's kind of funny how we're actually in the building.
Now it says interrupted.
Yeah.
Oh, now it's back.
All right. So sorry. Did you want to start the trivia, or you want to do some more stories? I could talk about some stuff. What do you want to do?
You go.
So this morning, other than going to school, Cindy, my sister, she is very old.
Wow.
Very, very old. And here's what makes her very old. She has like Rich Rada.
She likes Rich Rada?
Like Rich Rada, has an AOL account. Like still, she's had the same AOL account since before Taz was born. So.
Well, everybody was around before Taz was born.
So yeah, so she's never switched up. She's thought about it, but she's always like, why bother? I actually don't even know if she's paying for it. Maybe she's still one of those that still pays for AOL. I don't know. But anyway, she got a email from AOL last week, and they said, hey, do these steps and upgrade your AOL. So she's like, all right, I'll just do that. So she went in and she did the 2 or 3 things they asked her to, and then she couldn't get back in. Like she didn't change her password. She can't get email. Like it just says it says things on her account that says emails are no longer coming in or something.
Oh yeah.
So she called AOL, and AOL talked to her for half an hour, sent her to someone else, and then the person who last talked to her said, I cannot help you, call back later. And she's like, that usually the customer service people will stay on with you to the bitter end. And he's like, I cannot help you, call back later. So she hasn't had her email for 3 days. 3 days. And I feel bad for her because since she's had it forever, she saved some stuff, like our dad passed away a few years ago, and there's some stuff on there that he wrote her that she wants to keep that's special. Her husband passed away a few years ago as well, and there are things, pictures and stuff that are on there, like I think now we don't really save much to our email account, but
yeah.
But Cindy.
So she can't even access the account?
She can't access it.
So she can't even get old emails and save stuff.
Right.
How weird is that? So, wait a minute. So who did she call? And they said we can't help you now. Call back later.
AOL customer service.
It was actually 1-800 AOL lovers or whatever the phone number is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, time to get some Gmail.
Yeah, and she actually said she has a Gmail account. She just wants to get everything off of it. And kind of the same little thing happened to me. And it was funny. Our other sister, it was like, I don't know, 8 years ago. She's like, Sallie, get a Gmail account. But at the time, that's when, I don't know if you guys remember, 8 years ago, we were still using the either AOL or we were using the free email your cable company gave you, and that's what I did. I was moving from Boston, and I had I forget. I think it was like Cox Communication or something.
Well, yeah, it was.
I know, it's funny. And
yeah, it's funny.
So I stopped my service, and also my email didn't work. 5 days later, I'm like, hey, why doesn't my email work? So I called them. I'm like, oh yeah, you canceled your cable, so we canceled your email. I'm like, okay, well, I didn't know you would do that. So can you put it back on?
Oh, wait a minute.
Wouldn't they at least say, hey, just so you know, you're not going to be able to use this email ever again?
Well, that they should have done. I'll give you that.
Yeah, and so I said, well, can you just like reinstate it for the afternoon? And they're like, no, we deleted it. It's like everything I had for the 8 years I lived in Boston was like gone. What'd Tess say?
I'm listening, but I was
Okay.
just laughing at what Ken Bichelle just said, which I'll get to in a second.
Yeah, so I had to start from scratch and I lost everything that I ever had.
So you
bullshit.
weren't able to get it back?
No, they actually said, if you weren't reading while I was talking, you would have heard me
Well,
say,
I'm planning ahead.
then don't say you were listening, because
I was.
clearly someone didn't have their listening ears on. Because I said, can you just reinstate it just for the afternoon? And they said to me, yeah, we already deleted it.
No, I heard you say that, but
Yeah, so
no, but that
done.
doesn't mean they delete it like it's gone.
It was. That's what they meant. Because
Really?
I was like, no, just reinstate it. They're like, no, you don't get it. It's deleted. It's gone. I'm like, if I call like a supervisor or like Mr. Cox himself, you can't reinstate it. They're like, no, it's deleted.
That's your nickname for me.
Mr. Cox.
Which is typical. Missed your Cox. Like she missed it. Because
Where is it? Where are you, Mr. Cox? Where are you?
so, hey, hello, Debbie Gallagher Beretta. Nice to see you. I saw the pictures of your kids going back to school today. Hope you're well. Ken Pichelle's making fun of me
Why?
because I wrote on here, bear with us, with these issues we're having today with the internet. And I thank them for bearing with us, but I wrote
You always do that. You wrote
B-A-R-E.
B-A-R-E. Okay, Ken, I've said this to him that I can think of myself 4 times. Every time I bring it up to him that it's B-E-A-R, he says, no, it isn't. And I go, Google it. And then, a month later, he'll say B-A-R-E again.
Coming from the one who at least once a day asks me how to spell something.
I'm an awful speller. Yes. But it's different. Like, the
It's
difference
different.
between, like, 2 and 2, I would know. You and, like, your, and bear and bear.
All right. Brr is
He's like, bear
B-E-A-R.
with me. Bear with me.
But it shouldn't be. That's my point.
You want to be naked. And I think that's what I usually say to him. He's like,
All right.
he's like, bear with me. I'm like, are you asking me to be nude?
The right to bear arms. That's B-A-R-E, isn't it?
Yeah.
So why wouldn't bear with me be B-A-R-E? See, I'm making perfect sense. He's got nothing. See that? Go ahead, Dr. Ken Pichelle. Give me something. Let's go.
6 months from now, B-A-R-E. He's
Oh,
going
yeah.
again.
Yeah, I'm
He
making a stand.
It's just one of those things. He can't get off of that.
Hello, Chrissy Gonzalez from South Florida. Thanks for watching. Ma says hello, says Taz. Hello, Taz. Hello, Mama Taz. Sallie, I had that type of email issue with Roadrunner a while back.
Mm-hmm.
Had less than a week to get as much forward as possible.
At least you had a week. I would have been happy I had an hour.
Did they tell you, Ken Michelle? Roadrunner. If he catches you, you're through. Did they say that to you? If they cancel you, your emails are through. There's your next parody on
Pasusu.
Pasusu. All right. So you want to just do the trivia? It's a little after 11:30. By the time we get done with the trivia, it'll be almost 12.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel bad. I feel awful with we're having internet issues today. But thank you guys for bearing with us.
And Taz, it is B-E-A-R. If you bear with someone, it's B-E-A-R.
Oh, so Ken Pichelle says he wouldn't have even remarked about it had I not poked fun at Felix's comment. All right, I just misspelled something, but at least my sentence made sense. And look at Dr. Ken Pichelle coming to Felix's rescue. That's quite the bromance they have going on there. Chris Lane is asking if you'll say Cox again.
Cox.
Nice. Nice job, Chris. Thanks for that. It is Bear Arms, B-E-A-R? Really?
Yeah, I was thinking that. I don't want to say anything, but I was thinking, I think it is B-E-A-R. I just wasn't sure. Yeah. Yeah.
So B-A-R-E is
Just naked.
just bare naked. So it may as well be one word. Actually, for the band, it is bare naked ladies. It's, bare naked is one word for them.
Barely.
Barely.
Like
Right.
barely enough.
But why then?
Because that's not naked. It just means, not enough. B-A-R-E is barely.
I don't like this. Who do we call to change this?
That's right.
No, it's not right. You people fighting over your silly racist issues. I'm fighting over bear and bear and bear. Bear. All right. You ready for trivia?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Are you guys... Also, I have a bachelor's, master's, and a PhD, but took no English in any of my college. How can that be? How do you get a PhD and a bachelor and a master's and a hat and a sticker without taking English?
Yeah, what is your your bachelor's, master's, your PhD in?
Yeah, what is your FUD in?
He does like statistics,
Yes.
but I feel like it's medical statistics.
So you don't need to take English because it's medical statistics?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh. All right. We're going to do trivia. I hope you guys are able to follow along. I haven't seen any lagging here on my end in a few minutes, so hopefully it's... I know, Taz, it is life-changing with the whole bear thing. So hopefully you're able to follow along. I'll repeat each question a few times, so hopefully we can get your answers. So I hold in my hand this week's trivia. Random trivia every Tuesday. It's Tuesday trivia. You guys comment below with your answers. We give you a few minutes to answer each question. We go through all the questions. We don't give you the answers. When we're done asking the questions, then we go back and we see what your answers are, and I tell you what the right answer is. And again, hopefully you can keep up with the internet issues. I will do my best to get the questions out as best I can. And let me know if you need any questions repeated or anything like that. All right? So you ready? You ready?
Chrissy said bear is to expose something. Okay. Boobies.
I bared my boobie.
You bared your boobie. Okay. Let's do it.
Chrissy Gonzalez says, "Let's go Rangers." I'm assuming that did the Rangers, they didn't make the postseason, did they? I'm assuming that's what that means. LGR? LaGuardia Railroad? Let's go rerun. No Roger, no rerun, no rent. Taz will get that one because she watches 70s TV shows.
Number one.
No, it is Rangers because look at his profile picture. It's Rangers. Did they make the I thought the Islanders just made it. All right. Okay. Here we go. First question of this week's Tuesday trivia. President Harry S. Truman. President Harry S. Truman.
I don't know a thing about him.
What did the S stand for?
Is it a multiple choice?
Well,
Sylvester.
exactly. It's a multiple choice because you can think of any name that starts with an S.
Harold Stephen.
So you're going with Sylvester or Stephen?
Both. In case
Both.
one of them's right.
Harry S.S. Truman. He was named after a boat. The Harry S.S. Truman. All right. Sallie says, oh, maybe it stands for Sallie. Harry Sally Truman.
Samuel. Sebastian.
What's your final answer there, Sallie?
Any S's I can think of.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Here's a nice, easy question for you. Question number 2. What is a baby goat called?
A baby.
Do you really not know this? I knew this one. I thought this one was easy.
Oh. It's multiple choice.
Is it a baby? Is it a kid? Is it goat?
Kid.
Chris Lane cursing out the Islanders. Calm down, Chris. Calm down. Come on, your Rangers didn't make it. You don't now root for the Islanders?
Islanders and Ranger fans are like Yankees and Red Sox.
Because it's all about my Boston. She's got to mention her Boston in
But
there
it's weird
somewhere.
to have two New York teams. The fans hate each other as much. I don't think I've. Is that
No,
typical?
it's mosley hockey. Yankees and Mets is a little bit of that.
Not really.
Jets and Giants is a little bit of that, but not
Like
really.
even in other states, like I don't really think.
They don't do that in
No.
California, or they must do that in Chicago.
Only
Chicago
hockey
they do.
players.
I'm betting my money they do that in Chicago.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, it could be a trick question. All right, good.
Question number 3. Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Who composed the music for it? Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Can you sing us a little?
I cannot because I don't know any of it.
Is it someone we know?
Yes.
Barry Manilow.
Sallie says Barry Manilow. All right. Question number 4. Sallie's favorite topic.
Cox Communication.
True or false? Pillow fighting.
Oh, no pillow fights.
Pillow fighting is a recognized sport in Canada. True or false?
True.
Sallie says true.
There's no pillow fights in my house.
Yeah, Sallie hates pillow
I
fighting.
have like 3 rules, and I'm just saying the extra 2. I don't even know what the other 2 rules.
She has more than. Go ahead.
You think I have more than one
We
rule?
have so many rules. When I come to visit, so many rules.
My number 1 rule: no pillow fights. And I have 2 boys, 4 years apart, and I can't tell you how many either injuries or injuries I've prevented because of this rule. Bad things happen when pillows go flying.
It's called a buzzkill. That's the word.
Yeah, but it's true. And aw, Kevin's texting me from school. Things going well. He wrote me in Mandarin.
Can you just ask him to just walk up to somebody and go, achoo?
No.
Next question. Question number 5. Which Swedish word
Varför from Volkswagen?
is a term for a buffet-style meal? If you think about it, it's easy.
A Swedish term that says buffet.
I don't think it means buffet. But it's a term for a buffet-style meal. Felix, you'll get this. This is pretty easy, actually, when you think about it. You're going to be like, oh, of course. That's what you're going to say.
Oh, teachers aren't giving a lot of homework. That's good to know.
Well, it's the first day of school.
Well, he got a couple of videos that he had to watch before school.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, like I was like, ooh, what are you doing? And he had chemistry homework and. I do not know your buffet question.
All right, question number 6.
Meatballs.
And cocks. Question number 6. I think I've asked this question here before. I'm not sure, but I'm going to do it again anyway. Robert Zimmerman.
I do not know who that is.
That's the question. Who is that? He is known by another name. Who is Robert Zimmerman?
Kind of like John Wayne is some girly name, like that.
Yeah, his name was Betty. I don't know what was his real name.
John Wayne. It was like Marion.
Oh, it was something like that. You're right.
So it's like that.
Yeah. Well.
Robert Zimmerman.
Yeah. He has a different name. Yeah.
The Batman or something like that. Like he was born with Robert Zimmerman, or he now calls himself Robert Zimmerman.
He was born Robert Zimmerman.
And now he goes by something else. Is he a sports person?
No.
Is he in the movies or TV?
No.
Singer.
He's made one movie that I know of where he actually had to act.
He's a director?
No.
Oh.
Okay, next question. Another nice, easy question.
Oh, Taz got it. Well, Felix got it first. Smorgasbord.
What is the Roman numeral for 1,000?
I used to know this.
You should know this. You really don't know this?
No. 1,000. So there's going to be. You knew it?
Yeah, I did actually, yes.
Really?
Oh, well, if he knows it, everybody knows it.
Anyone would know it.
That moron.
Are there L? What's L?
That
X is
moron.
10. X is 10.
X is 10.
So 1VX.
My Met shirt.
L. What's L? 50? What's L?
L is
100?
I think
Yeah.
L is 100, isn't it?
So is it LX for? I don't know.
I just
I have
asked
no
what the
idea.
M means.
What?
What? All right, here's a hard one, but I found this very interesting.
The last one was a hard one.
Speaking of cocks, why are the colors of the Olympic flag yellow, green, red, black, and blue?
Oh, that's interesting.
Why are the colors of the Olympic flag yellow, green, red, black, and blue? Why? Why?
Yellow, green.
Next question. What is white chocolate made from?
It's just vanilla.
Not what I have.
Oh, really?
All right. What sport has been played on the moon? What sport has been played on the moon?
Soccer. Or football if you're from another country. If you're an astronaut from another country.
If you're a what?
Astronaut.
Oh, I thought you said astronaut. That's what I thought you said. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hold in my hand the last question for this week's Tuesday Trivia. It is a true or false question. True or false? Having an orgasm can help clear your sinuses. True or false?
True.
Sally says true.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, let's do it.
Here we go with this week's answers to the trivia questions.
Uh-huh.
Sally's going to scroll back and find the beginning.
You're right about the buffet answer.
Thanks.
Okay, good.
President Harry S. Truman. What did the S stand for? Sally said Sylvester, Samuel, Sean, and Seamus, she said.
Ken said it was just only an initial. Is that true?
Yep. James Mowinger said it stood for nothing.
Yep.
Well, you guys would be right. Truman, his parents gave him the middle initial S to honor and please both of his grandfathers. One grandfather's last name started with S, the other grandfather's first name started with S. It was just Harry S. Truman, or Harry's Truman. It was actually an S at the end of Harry's Truman. What is a baby goat called?
Taz said kid, Ken said kid, James said kid, Chris said kid.
Felix said Seymour. Oh, that was for the first question.
Chrissy said kid. Jones said kid. Felix said kid. I think it's kid.
It's kid. Who composed the music for Sonic the Hedgehog 3?
I said Barry Manilow.
You did say Barry Manilow, and that would be incorrect.
Mm-hmm. What's the answer?
Ken Bichelle says he did it. Who would know that, says Mo. You never know. Don't yell at me. You never know. We ask all sorts of questions here. It ranges from the total gamut of facts in life. Nobody got it, really?
No.
Oh, Michael Jackson.
Really?
Yep.
That's good to know. That was a good question.
That's good to know in case Mo wants to know. True or false? Pillow fighting is a recognized sport in Canada. True or false?
Chris said true. Taz and Ken said true. Felix doesn't believe that it's true, which would be wrong because I think it is true, right?
Well, we're still reading.
Joan said true. James said true. Chris said false.
And you said true.
I said true.
And then Chrissy says, God forbid anyone touches my pillow.
No pillow fights.
Has anyone ever touched your pillows, Chris? It's true. It is a recognized sport in Canada. Why can't people touch your pillow? Why? What's your issue with pillow fighting?
Everything gets people scratch their cornea of their eyes. Lampshades go flying. Things get broken.
All right. So no running in the house. No breathing. No
running
walking.
or breathing, walking seems to be fine. Every time someone takes a pillow to throw it across the room, there's a 50-50 shot it's going bad.
Every time.
Yes. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
No pillows.
I've tossed pillows in your kids so much when you're not looking, and nothing happens. And they laugh, and we have a great time.
You threw a pillow at one of them in their room like 2 months ago, and it hit something up their dresser, and you're like, don't tell your mom.
Nothing broke. Nothing broke. I just didn't want to get found out that I threw a pillow, but nothing broke, nothing happened.
He said you knocked something off the dresser.
After it bounced off his head.
No
Stupid
pillows.
head.
No pillows.
And which one of them ratted me out?
Sam.
Get my hands on that.
He knew I'd laugh, which I did. All right, what else you got?
Head up.
Smorgasbord.
You can't even say smorgasbord?
Smorgasbord.
Smorgasbord.
Yeah, a lot of people got that. Ken got it. James got it. Chrissy got it.
Where's Felix's?
Felix got it too. I think he was one of the first ones.
Where?
Oh, maybe not. Oh, he definitely got it.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Taz, Felix.
Go back. What is Chris Lane agreeing with? Oh, he agrees with Ken. Oh, see, Chris Lane just didn't want to smell smorgasbord, so he just wrote what Ken said.
Smorgasbord.
I
I thought it was Borg. Smorgasbord, like smorgasbord.
Who's Robert Zimmerman?
Nothing.
You said Robert Goulet.
Is it?
No. I see correct answers here. Mo and Joan both right. Bob Dylan. That's his real name. Robert Zimmerman.
That's cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Why is that cool?
I don't know.
What's your name? Zimmerman. Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Maybe Bob Dylan will say Sallie O'Neill. Hey, that's cool.
Maybe.
Hey, that's a cool name. Hey. The Roman numeral for 1,000. Mets shirt.
I missed every one of those.
Just like the Cox. She missed it. Everybody got it right, though, it looks like. Taz decided to give us other letters and numbers.
She gave us, what did she give us? What would that be? 19?
She gave us her age. All right. Why are the colors of the Olympic flag yellow, green, red, black, and blue? Because someone got beat up real bad.
The continents. That makes sense. I remember something about that.
The continents that compete.
Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe, and Australia. There's 7 continents. Maybe that's... Yeah, so it could be that. Is that the answer? Yeah.
It is not the answer. Nobody got it right, huh? Nobody? The colors of the Olympic flag are yellow, green, red, black, and blue. Because every country in the world has at least one of those colors in their flag. I thought that was really cool. I found that very interesting. You don't look very impressed.
So like if there's they change their color to like pink and white, they're not covered.
The Olympic Committee will say, you can't do that. I don't know what accent that was, but they'll say, you can't do that. You have to have yellow, green, red, black, and blue. One of those colors.
You went from like a German to an Indian accent.
I don't know where the Olympic Committee even is. Is it made up of people from all over the world? I don't know. Coconut oil and milk.
What is white cocoa? There's cocoa. It's a ugly brown, looks like a turd. That's chocolate. Vanilla doesn't come from that.
White chocolate is chocolate made with only the cocoa butter.
Then it would just be butter. I'm gonna have to. I need 3 different sources on this one.
She's. Go ahead. We'll wait. Go ahead.
All right. Let's see. What is white chocolate?
Come on, baby. Broadcast interrupted. Come on back. Please come back.
All right. So white chocolate is sugar, cocoa butter, milk, vanilla, and a fatty substance. Technically, white chocolate is not a chocolate and doesn't really taste like one because it doesn't contain chocolate. It's just a made-up word. It's vanilla. It's just vanilla.
It's butter. It's not vanilla. It's butter.
It's mostly vanilla.
It's butter.
It's mostly vanilla.
It's parquet.
It's sugar and vanilla. That's what it is. There's nothing white chocolate about it. It was a made-up substance to sell during Easter one year when someone, instead of saying, do you want a vanilla bunny, would you like a white chocolate bunny?
See? Well,
It's all marketing. It's marketing. Well, the only reason I kind of know a little bit about it is because I used to have that coffee bar, and I would make blended mochas, which is it's like cocoa powder and espresso blended with ice, and it was like a chocolate shake with espresso in it. And then people wanted vanilla, so I actually used to sell it the same way. I'm like, would you like a white chocolate, mocha? And I just used vanilla powder. I mean, fine, there's no vanilla chocolate bean hanging around. It's just a marketing ploy.
Boy, am I sorry I asked that question.
My point is that it's vanilla. There's butter in it with sugar, but it's vanilla. That's what white chocolate is. Vanilla. There's no chocolate in it. Did you?
No, Taz wrote Sting, and I don't know why she wrote that.
Oh.
All right. What sport has been played on the moon? You said
Soccer, but everyone said it's golf, so that makes a lot of sense.
it actually doesn't make sense to me. Neither one of those answers. Golf is the answer, but I don't understand how it can be. Because if you're playing soccer, how are you going to get the ball on the ground to kick it? Isn't it just going to just kind of?
Well,
unless it is floating and you're floating too, and you kick it in the air. But same with golf. Golf is the answer. But how do you get a golf on a tee? You put it on the tee. As soon as you let go, it's going to.
Well, it's probably not a golf ball. It's probably some.
Unless they just hit it like baseball, they just hit it wherever it's floating with a golf club.
Yeah.
But then that's not really golf, is it? I don't know. But is the correct answer. Do you guys let me know if you're getting all this, because we can go over the answers again on Thursday in our next show if you want.
Why is it laggy?
It is laggy, yeah.
Sorry. We took a shot. We didn't know how it would be today. The room's all painted and the lights work, and so we figured, well, let's just do it from our normal thing. But We didn't know if it would work.
Before I go to the last question, Ken, Pichelle, and Taz, you guys are talking to. You guys think I'm talking about Zimmelman. I'm not. Michael Zinn is another guy who was watching before. That's a different guy. Or are they talking about the Bob Dylan question? I don't know. Yeah, right. Joan Grubierski says, all this lagging and stuff is what Zoom looks like for these poor kids who are trying to go to school.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. Zimmelman's watching. Yeah, hi, Michael Zimmelman. Thanks for tuning in. I wasn't talking about you before. There's another guy. I know a guy. What? No, well, yeah, we asked a question before. Zimmerman, Robert Zimmerman. But no, but then earlier, my friend Michael Zinn was watching. Michael Zinn. If you look back, you can see his name. Michael Zinn. Zinn. That's who I was talking to before. So it's two different guys. So there's Robert Zimmerman was one of the questions. We have Michael Zimmelman who's watching, who you can see a lot of the time on Limo Talk with Graz on Thursday nights here on GovsRadio.com. But then I was talking to Michael Zinn.
Bear with us.
The moon still had some gravity. Oh, white chocolate matters, says Chris Lane. Last question. True or false? Having an orgasm can help clear your sinuses. Having an orgasm can help clear your sinuses. True or false?
True.
Sallie said true, and everybody is saying true. And Monger even said it also helps with a headache. Because Mo never has a headache. So, yeah, it is true. According to the emergency room physician Travis Stork of the doctors, the brain tells the adrenal glands to secrete adrenaline during sexual fulfillment. This release of adrenaline causes the blood vessels to constrict, which in turn causes the sinuses to open. So the next time you're congested, skip the Sudafed and go for the big O. That's a Sallie explanation right there. I bet you love that science of the question.
I do, yeah.
I just called Sam a snitch, and I snitched 5 seconds later. That's right. Yeah. Who reached out to Zimmerman? Hey, Walker's talking about you. I'm going to fight everybody. There you go. That's today's trivia. And that's today's show, I guess, right? It's 12?
Yeah.
All right. Again, sorry about the lagging. We're going to get it taken care of. As we've mentioned several times, we're still working on the studio here. We thought we'd give it a shot today and try it from the studio and see how it worked out. So our apologies. On Thursday, when we come back on Thursday, because we're not here tomorrow, when we come back on Thursday, we will do it from home again. And it's not going to be fixed by then. So yeah, but we're working on the studio. We got great things planned here. So by the end of September, things will be kicking ass here in the studio here at Governor's in Levittown. So like I said, Sallie and I, tomorrow's Wednesday. Sallie and I are not on Wednesdays. You can catch those two ladies, 4 great boobies. Daniel Asher and Eric Shevlin tomorrow, hosting Ashland tomorrow at 11. Catch them here on GovsRadio.com. Today is Tuesday, so tonight is No Reason with Rich Reda and Jeff Bosey. Domestic Disturbance with Carla Okeson, Mike Egan, and Tim Saliani is at 9 o'clock. And then, like we said, Ashland tomorrow at 11 with Eric and Danielle. And then Sallie and I are back on Thursday morning at 11. Thursday morning at 11. And that's when we'll see you next. Everybody have a great day. Stay cool out there. Stay happy and healthy and safe. And good luck. See you Thursday. See you.